Cowboy offense. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. First and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now a give on the ground. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Cowboys first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Dak. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So
he's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they...
The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Dak can throw it here on first down. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Now a give up the middle. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. Up on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, there we go.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Prescott. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw is Prescott. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. The Cowboys offense.
Yeah, here we go. Right, take.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here we go. Right, take.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Open man, left side. He's got it. And the Cowboys are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Right, take.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Go with him again. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Cowboys offense. Pistol now for Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8. A 3rd down. They'll try to get it on the ground. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Dak to throw. A quick slant taken by Lamb. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Pass caught. It's John Mechie. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, Results in a nice first down pickup.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
They'll stick with him again. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Throwing is Prescott. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is... This offense ready...
Yeah, here we go. I think. What do you think?
A first down throw for Prescott. Quick throw, taken in.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Now, Prescott. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On the play fake, Dak. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got it at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want...
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Second down, Prescott. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7.
Yeah, here we go. I take
Here's a run going left. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Here we go. I take
Dak can throw it here on first down. Short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Yeah. Here we go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Here we go.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Yeah. Here we go. I take
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Yeah. Here we go. I take
He'll try the right side this time. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Yeah.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a give on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Up the middle they go. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Now a give up the middle. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's in! Touchdown, Cowboys! That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Yeah, here we go. I take.
On second down, they run the counter. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll stay on the ground. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Back to the left side, he's got Ferguson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
So second down, and they'll run it. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check.
Handoff here, up the middle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. And that leads to third down. They'll stick with him again. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season.